Ever feel like you're stuck in a loop? Like you're constantly chasing approval and validation from everyone? Guess what? You're not alone, but today we're flipping the script. Think of this video as your ultimate guide to self-validation. But wait, there's more. We're not just relying on my 2 cents here. Nope, I have expert advice on deck to support it. And by the end of this video, you'll not only be radiating that self-love energy, but you'll also be armed with the scientific knowledge to back it up. So grab your snacks, get comfortable, and get ready to say goodbye to seeking approval from others and hello to owning self-validation like never before. Welcome to Feminine Empowerment Mindset. With experience competing in beauty pageants internationally, gracing magazine covers, and earning a university degree in communication, I've gained valuable insights into empowerment. Through charity work, I've learned the power of giving back and inspiring others. Above all, I'm excited to share with you the secrets of feminine empowerment. Welcome back to our little corner of the internet where we explore all things self-love, femininity, and empowerment. Before we get started, you know the drill. Please take the time to subscribe to my channel and like this video for more empowering content like this. And again, I want to thank you in advance for fully watching this video, as it is a way for you to invest in yourself today. So let's get started because we do not like wasting time on this channel. Step number 1, embrace your unique self. Picture this. You're at a friend's barbecue and everyone is talking about how pepperoni pizza is the best kind of pizza. But what about those pineapple lovers? Or what if you prefer pizza with more flavorful toppings? Instead of ditching your own pizza preferences to fit into that conversation, embracing your unique toppings, whatever they are, your quirks, passions, and dreams, is the first step to self-validation. Remember that you're not meant to fit into everyone's mold, and that's perfectly okay. And get this, Dr. Brené Brown, a renowned researcher on vulnerability and authenticity, emphasizes the importance of embracing your uniqueness. She says that true belonging only happens when we present our authentic, imperfect selves to the world. So think about a time when you felt pressured to conform. Maybe it was at work, with your friends, or maybe even with your family or in any other social setting. I promise you, next time you find yourself in this situation, remember that embracing your individuality will make you feel more comfortable with yourself and more empowered and authentic. I can promise you that. Step number 2 is to silence your inner critic. Imagine this, okay? You're working on a presentation for work or school, and that little freaking voice in your head starts doubting your abilities. So instead of seeking validation from your coworkers, remind yourself of past successes and focus on delivering your best, knowing that your efforts speak for themselves. And this is actually backed up by science. Dr. Kristin, Neff, pioneering researcher in self-comparison, suggests that treating yourself with kindness and understanding is important. Dr. Neff says that self-compassion involves treating yourself with the same kindness, concern, and support you would show to a good friend. So babe, next time your inner critic kicks in, try responding to it like you would to a friend in need. Offer yourself words of kindness and encouragement, just as you would to someone you really care about. It's just that simple. Treat yourself the way you treat the people you love. Now, can I get an amen for that? Anyways, so the next tip is so important, and it's probably one of my personal favorites for this list. Are you ready? Step 3 is to set boundaries like a boss. Let me give you another example because we learn best by examples. Your family member keeps asking you to babysit their kids at the very last minute, which in turn disrupts your own plans. So instead of constantly seeking validation by saying, yes, I can do it, you kindly but firmly let them know that you have your own commitments to attend to as well. And check this, Dr. Henry Cloud, a psychologist, emphasizes the importance of setting boundaries. He says that boundaries define us. They define what is me and what is not me. So reflect on a situation where you needed to set boundaries. How did it feel? Remember, setting boundaries isn't selfish, it's an act of self-respect. Step 4 is to celebrate your wins, big or small. And here I come again with another example because why not? Imagine this, okay? You've been practicing your makeup skills and today you finally mastered that tricky eyeshadow look that you've always wanted to learn. Instead of waiting for applause from others, you treat yourself to a little solo photo shoot session on your phone, celebrating your progress and feeling proud of your achievements without the approval of others first. And you know I'm gonna back up what I say with science. Dr. Sonja Lyubomirsky, a professor of psychology, highlights the significance of celebrating achievements. They say that the more you recognize and appreciate your progress, the more motivated you'll feel to keep going. So take a moment to celebrate something you've achieved recently, no matter how small it is. Whether it's finishing a task at work, at home, or school, maybe it's taking time for self-care. Every win deserves recognition. If you've been watching me until now, please subscribe to my channel because I'm really dropping some gems, guys. And I want to thank you in advance for continuing to watch this video until the end because ultimately you are investing in yourself today. And besides, you don't want to miss the next 3 tips on how to validate yourself and stop seeking external approval for good. Step 5, practice self-compassion, not perfection. Let me give you a very real example, okay? You're trying out a new recipe for dinner and it doesn't quite turn out like the video you saw online. And instead of seeking validation from your family's reaction, you shrug it off knowing that cooking is all about trial and error. And the important thing is that you gave it a shot. And I'm gonna back this up with science again. Dr. Kristin Neff emphasizes the importance of self-compassion. She says that perfectionism is not the same thing as striving to be your best. Perfectionism is the belief that if we live life perfectly, look perfectly, and act perfectly, we can avoid the pain of blame, judgment, and shame. And I'm here to tell you that self-compassion has no place for perfection. So reflect on how you respond to your own mistakes and setbacks. Are you very harsh with yourself? And is that helping you? Practice treating yourself with the same compassion you would offer to a friend facing a similar situation. Step 6, surround yourself with supportive people. I'm gonna give you another example of what that would look like. Let's say you're considering a career change, but some friends express doubts about your decision. Instead of seeking validation from skeptics, you confide in a supportive friend or someone you look up to who encourages you to follow your dreams and offers valuable advice. And you know that I have science to back this up because Dr. Brené Brown emphasizes the importance of connection and belonging. Dr. Brown says that connection is why we're here. It's what gives purpose and meaning to our lives. So take note of your social circle. Are there people who uplift you and encourage you? Ultimately, it's best to cultivate relationships with those who support your journey of self-validation and self-love. Last but certainly not least, step number 7, practice gratitude daily. And here I come again with another example because we all learn best with examples, right? So imagine this. You're stuck in traffic on your way to a family gathering and you've been telling yourself that you will do your best to start arriving on time more often, or maybe you're just someone who arrives on time, so because you're stuck in traffic, you're feeling frustrated and stressed. Now, instead of seeking validation from arriving too early and rushing yourself while driving, you take a moment to appreciate the environment around you and you use this opportunity in the car to listen to your favorite podcast or music, grateful for the little moments of joy in your day. And I'm not just saying this because I think gratitude is important. There is actual research that can back this up. And Dr. Robert Emmons can totally agree with this. He is a gratitude researcher and he emphasizes the benefits of gratitude. Dr. Robert says that gratitude is a thankful appreciation for what an individual receives, whether tangible or intangible. It helps people feel more positive emotions, release good experiences, improve their health, deal with adversity, and build strong relationships. I mean, this alone could heal the heart. So why not start a gratitude journal or a gratitude jar and write down 3 things you're thankful for each day? It could be as simple as a delicious meal or a friendly smile from a stranger. And there you have it, 7 practical steps to master the art of self-validation and say bye to seeking external validation for good. By implementing these strategies into your life, you're not just boosting your self-esteem, but also reclaiming your power to define your own worth. So whether it's understanding your values, practicing self-compassion, or setting boundaries like a boss, you're on your way to becoming the ultimate self-validation guru. If you're feeling pumped and ready to kick self-doubt to the curb, hit that subscribe button for more empowering content. And remember that the journey to self-validation is yours to define. So keep shining bright and embracing your uniqueness every step of the way. Until next time.